good morning. They arrive. They will call myself like a Japan. They moved from Iran to India and Pakistan, England, and the US. They will call ourselves still, you are a Japan. Because you're not right. That's your customer. We are still undesignated. It wasn't Iran, it was Persia. Back then. They are not from any land when they have moved. They don't belong to anywhere. True. They are part of no society now. The Iranians, they want you. They want you. They want your love. What they do? They are not part of the same heritage, despite want to have led the nation one day. General Ziaul Haq and Orion. But then they will wear it and it will turn into a joke. With Orion. Oh. The genuine. Original. What's the why do you have any proud whatsoever, son? So you will not belong anywhere now. They are not part of the land where you were. Anywhere. You go back and trace back the heritage. They were stateless from everywhere. They, every day, what are they? They became farmers, sir. That's all we need to know then. Boring, yes. What was it? It seemed to calm them down. Why would they not go anyway? I don't know. They seem to do a lot of react outs. But yet they talk that everyone else will. They learn it when they migrate. That kind of something. You can see the trait of individuality. They're all the same. You. Good morning, Paul. How are you? That's good. So you are one to now be put down under. Jepo, write it. You are not part of anything. It will not hurt their words. You'll have to design your own flag, sir. don't need to look into it at all. I was thinking of getting the one that will write it. And we want it to stand tall. There may be another. Or they may put down that we are like the rug. Right? I'm trying. I don't Hi. Won't know. That's very hard to do that. I want a joke, but then I don't want to hear it. I mean, jokes are right, but jokes got to be, it's got to be a certain type. Yeah. No. A certain type of joke, yes. When you give it, you gotta take it, haven't you? Will you take it though? Want to direct an immediate insult with joke straight away, swap the word around. Hey. No, you. Well, when you give it, you take it. But I'm not going to give it in that way, so you'll have to take it without the word insult to have a right. Yes. Yeah. We see. Ah. No, we need to prove what you really were. Convert yourself to the talk that everyone else. The Nam. Yes. Ha! The Indian talk. Pakistani also. Yes. Well, that's all you know? The talk that you know, you only know those kind of words, talks. Well, those are not ones go with the. No, listen. Oh. To ruin and to break. To ruin and to break. No, the word that was needed there was cut. So what do you have to talk near? It's over. Time to not talk. Talk. Time to not write. Time to not. Yeah. Time to not write. Time to not. Yeah. Ah. I will try to talk very clearly. Slowly, you learn that the word to say. Z. Oh, listen, he's yes. It was your favorite one. Your favorite one. We know it was your favorite one. No, it was the favorite one to you. The favorite one to you. Yes. Why was it the favorite one to you? Yes. Yes. It puts an eye too. Well, that ear or well, that. Well, when there are no talks, then cool. Oh, yes. Where are we? Oh, very close to, very near. The bird was going to go out. Here. Well. And do you have any talk then? Because it will always guarantee be the relate. The cutting to relate. Whatever's the relate, that's personal. That's the one to get to the brain. The personal things will make one's not sane. Hey. Oh, yes. So root inward. Get into what they bear. The relaxer. None. Oh, yes. That's what it will write. Well. Is there anything that can be something very close? It will be what was not going to joke. Duh. Oh, yes, we know it. Well, when you go into the relate, then it will also reverse to you then. Yeah, no, thank you. But anyway, I think you need to wash it very clearly with a lot of salt and a lot of shower gel. Darling. Oh no. They have reached now the level where they can say that you are not clean and unavoidable. The hygienes have now gone into a dictatorial world. You can describe that I have got. No, you have to clean you. Whoa. The tables have definitely been turned around. The reference, obviously, that's now where it was. And when the tables do turn around, and when one can not dictate, because you are talking, that will give the ear that what we're. That's what it will sound like then. Well, we have to resort to the like. Well, that's like that, and that's like that. And when you have to resort to it, that's what you will have to talk. Yes. You will have to adapt to the society near. You will have to put on a cover to be too clear. Yes. And you must talk like everyone else for Bell. When in Rome, do like the Roman would. Dear. Oh, well, that's our heritage also. But they won't let you go back. It's Roma. It's Roma. It's not you now. They invaded here many centuries previously. But after we are having to go back to whatever they were from. This from a condition known to have the right ethnicity. So when they invaded where we were now, Roma, Norway, or wherever they were. It wasn't it? You still do not know the history. You do not know the past of where you stand. For real. Yes. When in Rome, do like the Romans will. Back to Roma, no. That's over. They are gone. So you're a Jippo and a kind of saw. We're all Jippos then. Oh no. So where was the original? Yes, but that's now not the world that one will know. But they will say it's only because we have seen the screen, the TV, we have got a know of everyone else because of me. No, you. Ha! How else will they know without that kind of learning? It was invented, it was designed for your very. Okay. I will get the words out. I will write it. I will call my angel of dark. They will give me my walk. How can you lose your walk? Angel of dark? You have not got your walk? Well, that sounds very. Yes. We take that to be a very. No. I cannot give you the talk there because you have contacted the angel of the doctor. Then what do we do? Right there, right then. Was my contact, and they said, all right. What else did they? When you contacted your, then I have not contacted you. And then you have done all the out talk. And it's time to say bye-bye. Au revoir. Ciao, arrivederci. Arrivederci. Ah. You got it right, but you have not learned the talk from what you would have and know from inside. Ah. Yeah, I don't know it. Damn! You do not know that. Well, when they learn, then we would. No, you don't need to look into it. Don't worry. That's all. It's culture, man. We have learned the culture where we are. I like my cheese on your pie. So it's not only the pastry, it might be what's inside. Ah. It's a certain selective taste. It's part of the diet, but they might put it down to be processed rather than, I mean, the healthy way. Well, you must only have fruit and veg. And it must be designed on a plate, and it must be clean. Yes. So cheese on your pie, how does that fit in? It's tasty, but it's processed. Then you are one of the none. You're one of the, yes, Jippo's one word, but we do not like it. It does not fit with the tone of where we are dialect. Right. What's that? If you buy the processed peas, you are one of that. You are not buying the healthy sort. You are from one of those kind of, whatever you were, from those kind of houses, from those kind of communities. They had all that processed to go inside. They do not have the land that we got. Baba! When you were. It's always the choice. It's always the It reverses back to when you were. The durate's always a part of the brain when you have got to a certain day. It will always count. No, it would always enter. It will be a sensitive point wherever you are. The calendar will go on the right of the month, the year and the day, and wherever you were. Dude. Do you know? Dude. Hi. Whatever, wherever you've done. The months and the years. You're getting older, but you have to put it to here. Now you're getting maybe a reverse, but that's not very clear. The right must go on the paper that's there. You see, then you have got out the sensitivity. And that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. Yeah. See, every individual will have that sensitivity. I have aged. I have got another day. The brain must have the right of the year, of the month, of the day, of the week, of the word. So, in order to have the contact with you, I must get into what must be sensitive to. The sensitivity, the word that will talk. But everyone will concern of what everyone will bark, talk. Yes. It's a bother to you, but it's a bother not to you. But when it goes on paper, then you are not here. Yeah. The age and the sensitivity. Well, everyone will have it. I will get to know you because I know that you will bother. It will get to you. It will get to you. I know it will. I know it will. I know that the calendars are part of the brain. I know that the year will make you not sane. And then we would have to describe of the changes of your body, the health and everything when you are older than 43. We know those changes. 33, older than 23, 24. Older than every year, it will go down like a clock, and the minute and the word. The broad voice might have a discreet include. The scripture said, the scripture talk, the script, no. We know that everyone will have a certain, well, we have now gone through everyone's concern. And that will prove that we are the caring one, and you are not. We know that one's certain life. We have got it, we have got it. Goodbye. What have you got? Got. Oh, got. You cannot say, well, obviously you cannot. We then get the sensitive answer of everyone that you thought that you would talk to, or that you would not talk to, or that you were going to do that kind of work, or that you were not going to do that kind of work. Because they will always have a way to get in. It's a route, it's a way. No, it's a route. It's pay. The motive of any individual that will try. We won't like it, but when it's you, all right. So when it's you, you will give the all right there. you'll hand yourself out a piece of paper. So it was going to talk the age and the health. Well, they are sensitive to everyone else. So why would they not have the sensitivity to you? They would have the sensitivity, and I am not 42. Ah. So when you have cut in, when you have put yourself there, you will have to talk it and give you where. Yes. Because you knew that was between me and my mom, between me and my father, between me and my mom, between me and my house, between me and my babies, between me and ourselves. And then when you cut in, what do you know? What do you get? You got your own. Pay, yes. In order to clear the brain of myself, every part of the cell that's in there, in order to clear it, I must talk it out. I must get rid. I must concern that I was not gonna. The isolate of the one talker becomes the circular, the isolate, yes. The isolate of the one talker. It's not everyone you have. You are not the one to represent. I am. Oh dear. Because when you have talked, you then no one else will stand with you, and you are free. I see where you will have to guarantee that you must not talk there, because that will be your mistake then, and then you only have to walk there. Then you are not free. Then you have gone over because you knew you, and then that was not the whistle. What? When it's the talk, there's no move. When it's the move, there's no talk. Are you gonna get it right? You have done it the wrong way around. You can see. You can see. You know, that's not gonna. You have got it the wrong way around. When you were to move, you were to talk. I know that you there. Yes, but you now have to joke. You'll have to joke quick there and then. You're gonna have to stand there and say, when. Joke. On the spot. We don't want you to decay. However, the pressure will get to your talk. No, there's no pressure. Be free. Joke. You wanna knee? You wanna knee myself? Can you really? You were given the thought of how. Oh, well, then I must say, are you not well? You might have the win over. You want to knee high, you must learn, sir. If you have not learned already. Well, obviously the words must have hurt. That was the intent then. They were intended to get to you, to hurt, to bother, to get to your brain. And you then reacted, sir. And then you let yourself out. No, you let yourself out. In order to caught the criminal, you know where they will go wrong. They were in. You knew what I were. You knew where I were. You knew where myself were. And that turns to a mistake. You had let yourself out. What were you doing in my personal? You want a knee? I won't. No. No, so it's it. Let's see the knee. Let's see how hard they can kick. We know that there was the rivalry with it. They will have to learn how that power work. Was it the knee? No. It was that. They are part of that one that will work versus myself. They will train you and you will turn to the no concern. The lighter answer, the answer to every word. You have to make sure it goes there, there, there. But I'm not to tell you. That one will. Behind the scene. I don't know. The snide act. Well, when you lot won't get on with you, they'll always be persuaded with a note or or a pound. Quid. No. The sound. We will train you, our friend, our amigo, our homie. We will give you how to knee right there and then. You will learn, and you will guide yourself. They have had lots of years working in. They were always against me. They were always working to cut. How would you know? Well, to learn how to knee me, I would say, write your own book. I will give you an answer. You want something? I will let you. How, you say? Because they said that you were a senior and that you might have to do that. So you would have to calculate the maturity of the accountant. How would you know that talk was right there, right then? Because that was the pact that were in. With business, pounds and pounds. They get all the gold, but you're not L'African. L'African is a long word that will not register here. We want something smaller. We want something near. Yes, the tone does not leave that root, because in order to cut everyone, one must not toe. How will I know you cut anyone? I won't do anything. And then the mistake will not be myself. I will just sit there and lie all day. I will write nothing and talk with my head. The mistake will always have a root there. And when you were in my personal, when you went in the account, did I know that? Did I know that? Would I know that? I know that. No. If one don't know that, you're a joke. It was easy. When you have gone into it, it wasn't personal. You are me. Really? Really? And how would you know that? I went to train the gym. I went to lift them. Adam, I went to pick up the barbell. And when you picked up the barbell, what else was there? There was a voice to go in. Yes, sir. Well, that council one will talk. It was a liar, and it will hide, and they will give it back. So they did not see the crime of hacker to have any thought were. And you were to touch the knee that was your pal, that was your friend. And when you go where you need her. Me and you won't need to know. Snide, you're a dog. A snake or a dog. You gotta pick what you were because you are not part of my. You're not part of that, no. Now, how would one know? Because you were snide, you were sly, a snake, a dog. I knew it was you. I knew it was you. The circle, the group. You'll hide it behind the condition when you were two. When you were two, remember, that was the root. Those are the sensitivity, and those are the you. Well, all's well. No, all's fire in love and yes, the other way. I don't think it's fair in the other way. How would you know? It was easy. What are you gonna do? They have now taught you to learn of the knee. It was one of those because you only had a couple of lessons. That's how you work. That's what you are. They were very easy, those kind of sorts. Just give them a car. And then they will sit in it and drive it with a smile on their face. They'll go around in the circle and give it another mate. Wow, the words were not very selective today. No dear. Hey. Rando is you're going to move. You have talked. Ah, well. You. Well, when we have to learn the talk, we must have the talk right there. Yeah, must have it with the necessary. What's there that they all have that? There's something where there are no prejudices. That's all that. That's. Well, no prejudices. For what reason? Because they live in that society. There's no treason. Woo! Free it! Free it! Take it out of the lock. You have to see the first move when you bark. Well, they said that the doggy would be quite likely to be a one to jump. Or when they talk, they are just whoa. No way they're going to put down the dog like that, man. No way. That's still the friend that you will not have. The best friend, yes. But to you, they are still just a doggy that will not be. The dog is more important to you. Important to you. Condition. Ah. Oh. That's still man's best mate. What are you then? But they bark? Yes, they bark. Yeah, man. What else? They bark, not they talk. They keep the security. You must find yourself a sooner role. You have to get to the position of what my mate can do. But you have not got one. Yes, but I know one that will. Oh, you don't know one. Well, I have to. I'll have to learn one though. We'll have to locate that one. You'll have to locate one though. Sorry, how you want. Yes. You have not talked there. I was going wrong, so I'll have to come in you. I would have to train myself back to where I have talked. It might not sound right, and I might have to. Oh. It's not easy. It never will. There's always going to be something to hurt. No? But we live in that world of sensitivity. You must understand it. But words are just words. Come on, mate. Would it be one of those reverse days? There's only something about myself, nothing else then. Ooh, that sounds not selfless whatsoever. Well, I would want to know, would you not there?